Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Late Night Brew, where we talk to brews first, then we get around to what we're supposed to eventually. Joining me for the next episode of the Co-Pilot series, Neil as well as West. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Bud. Nice to be back again.
Always, sir. As a storied veteran of many episodes, you know the drill. Before we dive into the preparation for Co-Pilot, what brew are you having with me today?
So today I've gone right out of the normal space, and I'm having a Belvoir Sparkling Elderflower. Look at that! It's even got its own
Ooh,
ticket. Look, it has its own little ticket. So yeah, looking forward to that.
that's high fancy. That's very high class, sir. I don't know if I'm
Very,
fancy enough for that.
yeah.
I am having it's a Schaffenhofer. It's
Oh,
a
nice.
shandy, so half beer, half grapefruit juice. Quite
Yeah.
lovely, quite easy drinking. So and not too high octane. Now diving right into it, what is something that every organization needs to consider, think about uh, before adopting Copilot?
Yeah, another great question, Buck. Thank you for that. Um, I can answer that very simply, and it's about data governance, really.
Mm.
Top of the list, really. Many organizations, and I think many companies have a propensity for wanting to try out new technology. Copilot is a really good candidate for that because it's got so many bells and whistles, and what can I prod and play with first, and what results can I get out of it? But
All
yeah,
the marketing, you
all
know.
the marketing, yeah, it's going to change my life, and everything's going to change. But no, before you do any of that, data governance, and the reasons for that may not be obvious, but what you have access to, Copilot has access to, basically.
Awesome. Now that is all sorts of potentials, and that actually rolls into the next question of
Yeah.
potentially, what's dangerous about just, hey, we got Copilot now, here's your license, go have fun.
Yeah, so I think there's a couple of other considerations there. I think without proper planning for the rollout of any kind of technology, there is a propensity for it being abused, or a propensity for it being underused or not well understood, and that can actually have a negative effect further down the line. But the overarching danger here, I mean, I think the word danger is probably a bit strong, but actually maybe it's not. It's not always obvious what users have access to. A lot of organizations happily kind of, stroll along, assuming that everything is secure, assuming that their sensitive data is in the right place and locked down. But what Copilot will do is expose that immediately. If there are holes in your data governance, in your permissions management, Copilot will expose that and potentially, reveal content to people that shouldn't be seeing it.
Definitely. And just for quick clarity, for the sake of
Mm,
when you and I both know data governance, right? In the back of our heads,
mm.
we're fully aware. For the rest of anyone who might be watching who doesn't, could you give a quick summary of what you mean or what's
Sure.
involved in data governance?
Yeah. It's very easy for us to use our sort of industry standard terms here and assume that everybody else knows what we mean. This is about making sure that the information that you store in your Microsoft 365 environment is protected in the right way. And it really boils down to a term that Microsoft uses, which is just enough access. Every user should have just enough access to any data that they need to do their job. Otherwise, you run the risk of, as I said, getting into problems where eyes on certain types of data may not be desirable.
Yeah, making sure the right people have the access to the right
So the
data.
right things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, that wraps it up quite neatly for this episode. Stay
Right.
tuned for our next one. Neil, once again, buddy, appreciate it. Always enjoy our time together.
Thank you, Buck.
Cheers, sir. If you have any
See
questions
you.
or if you want to get your organization ready for Copilot, all of our information is below. How we can help. Take care.
Good, mate.